All right, hello, greetings, hola, all that good stuff. It's been a while. Welcome to Psi Divine. If you're new to this channel and you dig the content, like, comment, subscribe, all that jazz. So yes, it's been a little while. Life has been chaotic for me. Transition is the thing. You can kind of see that with your own eyes here, right? um, so getting back into doing readings again. And I was gonna start later in the week, much later, like weekend. But today, I'm like, it's been floating through my head. So I think it's time to dive right in with a message. Yes. So what we're gonna do is a little bit of select a deck. Yeah. Let's get them closer. Sorry for the glare. I am learning what lighting works and what doesn't. So I'm going to pull 3 decks. And if you've seen this channel before, you know what select a deck is. You just select the deck that catches your attention the most. I'll use one of my decks. Select the deck that catches your attention the most. And we'll see what message is there for you. Let me move all the stuff out the way. So we have Standard Tarot, Witch's Tarot, and my own cards over here. I'll give you a second to consider your situation that you have thoughts or desires for information on it. We'll see what's there. Okay. All right. I hope the sound is a little bit better. It's kind of low. All right. Let's start with standard. See what messages are here for you. If you went with deck 1. And these are just general messages, what's going on with you that you need to be aware of or going on, moving forward. Messages for deck 1. Okay, that is kind of what I'm getting. Keep going, keep moving, go on ahead. If you are also in the process of transition, kudos to you too. My transition part is done, but if you are still in the middle of yours, this could be moving, this can be moving on, changing jobs, just major transition. If you're going through that at this time, the universe wants you to know you might have a little test coming through in the form of a person, but keep on the path. There's going to be a test of balance and who you let into your space or who you let distract you from your goals at this time. Let's clarify. Yippers. Listen, you got somebody who's coming in your space. They're either there now or they are very much on their way in, and they're going to offer you distraction. And the test is to walk away from it. I don't know if I'm supposed to be telling you all of this, But okay. You're supposed to be in star mode, okay? The universe, your guides, your path. This is one of those fork in the road moments, not a major fork in the road, but definitely an opportunity to get thrown off track. Um, so I don't know why I'm getting Aries energy. Could be Aries, but nonetheless, we've got some wand action here coming through. We got some cups, relations, things that you should walk away from for um, safety of finances. Mm. So balance has to be chosen at this time. Okay, guides and guidance, if this is your deck, you are going to get a test to be thrown off track. It's about what you're giving your attention to, what you're giving your valuable time and energy to. Yep. And we got the moon. Okay, so my phone goes off. What is this? It's a it's a spam text. Oprah giveaway diet. I'm not gonna click on this. From www.oprahgiveaway. Message. Okay. Be aware of someone coming in with that. They're giving you some of their energy, time, and plenty of distraction. Um, this could be for one of you ladies. It's about protecting your energy, protecting self, protecting your most prized possessions. Um, feels like mostly your energy and time, though. What I am getting the picture of is somebody who can come into your space at this time who can intoxicate you and throw you off, um, make you not do what you're supposed to be doing. Somebody coming into your space, they may look like quality something, something, but they bring lack. This is just, it's only a test, okay? So it feels like what I'm also hearing is the word later. Later. Maybe if this is goddesses, if this is masculine Wang coming through to throw you off track, not now is the response. Okay? Not now. You got more important things to do. You're in the midst of transition. Um, let's get a few advice cards on that. Advice for one at the bottom. Smile. Take the test. There's definitely a test, okay? It's about not moving, laziness. And that was in reverse. Those nines are in reverse, right? Not following through. Don't let lazy take over. Laziness. You're being gifted sight after a period of suffering. So it's but if you don't want to see it and you want to be lazy and be distracted from your path, you're more than welcome to take the fork in the road. It is a bit of a dead end, though. Wow, look, as I said that, forced endings coming out. These are things that you have to choose to wrap up or put back on the shelf when you know you're supposed to be doing bigger and greater things right now. So there is an energy from the past. It's like let's say you like to drink a lot, right? I can't drink. I can have one drink and I am drunk. But let's say you drank a lot. and you're trying to make moves in life right now. You're transitioning into something new, job, new life, whatever, new pet, whatever you're doing that's new and requires your attention and you know it. The universe is going to send some of that temptation back in. And the beef, the strength, the power is in being able to reject that energy and stay focused, proving that you're ready for the next chapter of success. Okay, let's move on. All right, did you select this deck? Did you select this one? Let's see what messages are here for you. Hold on. Deck 2. If you chose deck 2, side message. I don't know if it's the whole message, but right off, be aware of somebody coming back into your space. This could be an ex or somebody that you exed out. They're coming back in. Wow. This is somebody you know you can own. It's an energy of limitation. Okay, it's energy of limitation. Somebody who comes in. Nah, okay, deck 2, you got a test too. What I heard was you can't help everybody. Beware of somebody coming in who's going to be leaning on your sympathy. It's going to cost you too if you choose to get yourself involved. If this is for a masculine, if you're masculine and you chose deck 2, be aware of baby mama issues. If you're a parent involved in custody issues, that's going to be a thing. Hold on. Now it's starting to feel a little bit specific here. Hold on. Okay. Ooh. So what I'm hearing is somebody's got plans for you. This can be plans to cause issue. Interesting. Deck 2, if you chose deck 2, be mindful of arguments. Be mindful of being the cog in the wheel is what I'm hearing. Be mindful of being the squeaky wheel. This time you won't be oiled, you'll be removed. Squeaky wheel gets the oil, not in this situation. If you're dealing with baby mama, kids, shared custody, anything like that, be mindful of your levels of disagreeability. This feels like bad attitude that is very expensive. Not being functional. This feels, if this is a shared custody data I'm getting, do your best to be a great person. You may not be, whether you're dealing with one or not, you just do your part to be the best you can be, because it feels like putting yourself in a corner that can get you in trouble because of lies or trying to make things look a certain way. Somebody who had strength before is experiencing the flip side of that. It's like being we all seen the baby mama, baby daddy stuff. But in a lot of situations, the woman gets to be aggressive and raw to the guy, right? But this feels like the opposite of that. Someone having to go through that, experiencing what that's like, um, thinking about ways to hide money or do different things to get money. This is a lot. I don't want to go further. This is okay. It's like okay, somebody who had the power now doesn't have the power and has to become that person that they were once fighting against. Or like Six would say, so now you have become the very thing you swore to fight. Yeah, there's the devil. And then the Hierophant. Somebody, okay, I'm going to stop reading this right here. This is coming through as a lot. If you chose deck 2 and you're the one that's playing money games or you're trying to hide money from child custody, I don't know why this is such a heavy data. Okay. If this is your data, you would serve yourself best to be as forward and upfront as possible, especially with regards to money and movement. It feels like an opportunity. Every opportunity should be made to be um, friendly, cohesive, um, good, uh, the best you can be. Because it feels like uh, whoever is opposite this shared situation, whoever's on the other side, is now aware of how far the game can be played and could do it back. This is so weird. Let's see if there's any other data outside of this for deck 2. I'm even gonna put this deck back and pull a whole nother deck. If for whoever chose deck 2, is there anything else? If you're not going through child custody stuff or shared custody. Okay, if you chose deck 2 masculine, you may be considering travel. You could be making plans to move towards someone, plans in love, towards a feminine energy. Or flip it. Masculine, you could be thinking about traveling towards a feminine. But you are, oh my goodness, you have, so there's stressors, there's fears, there's wonderment, everything that comes with a lack of communication. All of the extra unnecessary thoughts and assumptions, misgivings, misdeeds, bad thoughts, wrong thoughts that come with no communication or lack of reassurances, no communication, bad communication, not enough communication. Masculine, also be aware, or ladies, if you're in your masculine energy, you're doing things, you know if you boss energy or not. Be beware of giving too much when it comes to family and people who think they have a right to ask you to do things. Family, friends, oh boy. If you chose deck 2, you may be dealing with, you may be fighting fighting yourself, fighting your future, fighting next steps. You may be burning a bridge too. Oh boy. Okay. Ooh. If you chose deck 2 outside of whatever I was reading before, there is a side of self that needs to be dealt with at this time. Um, Whoever this is for, you may be getting ready to miss an opportunity, like a next set of steps in life opportunity. If you're in the presence of someone who you find to be draining, or the connection is draining, it feels like that needs to be dealt with, it needs to be trashed. And you're on a limited clock to deal with getting rid of the trash. And I don't mean to call any person trash, but the situation that drains you down to 10% of yourself is trash. This feels like missing an opportunity. Ooh, boy. Wow. I have not watched all of the movie Matrix, but that's what I'm seeing right now. This got weird. I think that I heard Neo. I heard Neo, Neo. And showing the self-love, doing what you love, going for what you love, strengthening of the self. Some of you are missing the opportunity you've been seeking your whole existence or some shit. Okay. This is like missing the opportunity of a lifetime because you're chained, choosing to be, or stalling in the mind. Chains. What the fuck? I don't mean to cuss. I'm sorry. But what the fuck? Yeah, like really, what is this? What are we doing? What are we doing here? Come on, deck 2. Did you choose 2? I'm just gonna call you 2, okay? 2. What are you doing? What are you doing? This is only taking actions towards the past. It's like hitchhiking backwards. It's like cutting off the next lifetime. If you are searching for fame, big things, business, you have dreams of opening the world's largest recycling company, and you're going to recycle all the soda cans on earth. You might be giving up, or you might be in such a stagnant mode that literally the clock is ticking, and you have to decide what is gold and what needs to go here. This money and love and being of service to many. This is the path. This is the path, and you know you're on the path because you get little rewards here and there, right? That's how you know. It's like the universe does occasionally. I personally think all the time. I personally think all the time when you're on the right path, the universe drops a few Scooby treats along the way, and you enjoy them. But in many cases, we all do it. We enjoy the Scooby treat, and then we walk backwards. Chains. And it doesn't feel like you're chained to elements in life that you can't deal with later on. It feels like you need to walk the path. And unfortunately, what I've seen, my experience and talking to y'all, the path, you will meet people walking that path. You will. But they don't stay in your life if they're not moving with you on the path. They're not on a path too. When you are chained to beliefs, old family matters, old traditions that you know you've grown beyond mentally, when you're feeling it and you're recognizing the chains, it's time to make moves. I don't know. That is the moral of the story, showing the self-love, because right now it feels like pouring so much love into others that you're going to lose an element of the self that you came here to deal with. Oh, and that's the stuck between the rock and the hard place. But that is a perceived position. It's not reality. Because the only force that's happening is on one side, truly. On the other side, in yellow, is the battle, and this is the self in the middle. But there's a clear path there. But it's hard to see if you're looking left and right and helping everybody else, and you're the gold coin in the middle for them in some way or another. But it is of no value to you. So, I don't know. Got some trash you might have to deal with because it is in your way, and you're letting it be in your way. Oh boy. I'm gonna pull some angel cards for you too on this, okay? Wow. You already have all that you need. But that was in reverse. And I'm just gonna be weird for a second because I'm feeling like I need to be weird. I'm gonna read this backwards. Okay, at first, you already have all that you need. In reverse, need you. That, I'm going to put that is all. Need you, that is all. And then you have already you. Turn it upside down so you can see. All you need is you. That is all you have. And you have you already. But let's see what else the message is. Look at that. Are you ready for the next experience, next lesson? You have to take steps to do it. There's yellow battling the self again, the yin and yang polarities. This is a time of healing where you transform because you are becoming aware of the others and perhaps their weight on your back. This is giving peace of mind a chance, but this is, as I read it in reverse, to me, just at first glance, it looked like change of mind. Change of mind for better peace. In reverse, defining a want versus need versus love, but this was in reverse. So are we loving being needed and we want to be defined by that need? Understand that that's cool and everything, but it can stop you from doing what else you came here to do. As I just said, be aware of karma and blocking yourself. The block is the karma. Some of you do need to deal with that alter ego of self. It's knowing your worth, knowing your truth, not the opinions of others. You may have other people trying to impress their beliefs and obstacles upon you. I do feel like I need to stress that part. You do have somebody opposite you at this time who may be expressing their worth, their truth. They may be impressing their time constraints and beliefs upon you, which is altering your energy. But in truth, what you don't see is those people are really taking energy from you. Be aware that everything is okay. You might need to get more rest, though. Be aware of divine intervention. See, in the way this came out, if you chose deck 2, you do have an angel guide around you at this time, or one that's been in your energy, watching, waiting, willing to help you. Be aware that the connection is going to weaken out over time, though, if you know who the angel guide is. the connection is going to weaken out, and then you go into a period where they can't help you anymore. Oh, that's interesting. Be aware of your goodness, your good, all your think. Just remember, you're great. You're intelligent. You have the opportunity to be successful and remain that way. So be mindful of where you're putting your energy at. You do have people around you who are aware that you are gifted. Maybe you don't see that in yourself too, or you forgot for 5 minutes. I get it. Okay. Sometimes you be forgetting, but that doesn't mean other people forget. They don't, because they're looking at you all the time. And so be aware of other people putting their impressions of stagnation upon you. Everybody's path is not the same. Even if you meet people on the path, they're around for a little while just until you learn lessons and then you go forward. Okay? So be aware of what you're focusing on or whose feelings you're focused on. Are they truly yours? What have they brought to you? What have you really experienced? It does feel like just be aware of that cosmic intervention. You do have a divine energy or two in your space or willing to assist you with the next steps to getting towards whatever it is you're trying to get to. Okay? Let me put this over here. Did you select deck 3? Let's see what's going on with you. Messages for ooh, deck 3. Ooh. Oh. So what I'm hearing is, I think the name is Bobby Caldwell. What you won't do for love. Be aware of losing yourself. Oh. If you chose deck 3, hold on, let me move this down. If you chose deck 3, there's a chance that you might be dealing with one of those periods in time where you're like, why did I fuck with this person? Uh-oh. You may be questioning why you have made certain people an addition to your life because now they require tons of sacrifice. Makes it difficult to take care of your wants and desires, and they've taken control. Gain of function. If you chose 3, I'm going to call you 3, okay? 3. 3. If you haven't experienced this yet, you're about to. This is the love of self that becomes the control of self. Something like, I just wanted to fuck you. And then it turned into twins or triplets. And now it controls your existence and requires sacrifice. Uh-oh. Okay. Be aware of, be strong. Okay, that's what I'm going to say right now. Be strong. You may be dealing with or discovering somebody close to you, a partner, someone you're dating. You may discover how vengeful they can be, how dark and selfish and narrow-minded they can be. Maybe discovering the darker side of someone's immaturity. 3, be aware at this time if you're dealing with new people in your life, listen to them. Somebody, this feels like maybe a second message. One of y'all is going to be having a conversation and you're going to hear somebody talk about how they correct things in their life, how they damage other people. Yep. You're going to hear it and you're going to be like, oh, what the fuck? I want you to make sure you are really, really listening. Okay? I want you to make sure you are really listening. Okay? Because that energy, whatever they're talking about, they're gonna do to somebody else, they're gonna do that to you. And so you're being given an opportunity right off the dime to back out of the room on some bullshit. Okay? For some of you, this could be a new love interest. Damn. Whatever it is, look, it needs to end immediately. You get an opportunity to stop or control the floodwaters before you drown in them like the last person. Oh boy. Listen, revenge is here more than once. Um, and this has to do with how somebody deals with a broken heart or not getting their way. You're being given an opportunity to climb a mountain, right? But you could do that shit with like a skateboard or a hoverboard. You could do that now. You won't be able to if you stay or if you don't control the floodgates or how close you get in this connection. This is my nut factory card, okay? So somebody is a little cray-cray. And so you want to be paying attention to that because that's going to be your issue. I feel like if this is for a masculine, you might be dealing with that type of person who would throw a brick through your car or your house window and wait for the fuzz to show up and threaten to beat their ass too. If this is for a feminine and you chose 3, I think you're getting an opportunity to hear somebody's ability to knock teeth out. I don't know why it's specific on teeth, but it feels like advanced notice that you are about to fall into an abyss of hell to the gnaw. So you have an opportunity to get out. Okay? Don't miss that, it's a lovely yacht ride out of that hurricane, right? It's a nice way out of the storm. But that's for now. Okay? What else is going on with 3? Same message coming back. Be aware. You have an opportunity to save yourself. Okay? This will be the person who will, if you're famous, let's say you're a celebrity and you think you just tap in the hottie that you met at the club. This is the crazy one that will take the condom and shove it in them to get pregnant. This is somebody who's looking to, oh boy, they will keep secrets and secretive plans. Oh my gosh, be careful. Okay, 3. And this is a universal message across the board. So whether it's friends, lovers, if you chose 3, somebody is going to tell you where all the escape routes and buttons are that'll get your head cut off by them because they're in the process of doing it to somebody else. You will hear it. You will hear this. This is somebody who's dealing with major self-esteem issues, and it only inflates their self-esteem to even have you listening or interacting with them. Be so careful. This is data that needs to be unlearned, and you unlearn it. The first step to unlearning is getting the fuck out of there. Oh my God. That's a part of your healing. Okay. Bear's barking down there. So be aware of getting your blessing and your lesson. And if you do know who this energy is and you don't mess with this, could, golf clap to you on getting onto that alternative timeline or getting back onto the right timeline, however it works. I also heard if you know who this person is, this crazy person, don't let them in your house. Coming in playing games. And they're stupid. Whoever. Oh my God. Okay. All right. Let's get you some angel guidance cards for 3. Okay, protecting the self, the heart, ideas, energy, and passions. Be mindful of your passions leaving you unprotected. Be mindful of passionate energy leaving you unprotected. At this time, being brave, letting go, and moving on. Do you? That message actually felt masturbatory. So if this is involving some new tail or something like that, do it yourself. And I'm not talking about across the board with everybody. If you know you got sane people in your life, this ain't your data. But if it's somebody new and they've already told you how crazy they are, why would you not listen? Okay? Don't be a part of somebody's karmic spell. This is a time of loving the self and releasing sick illusions or illicit ones. And sick doesn't have to be physically sick at all. Sick would be, in my humble opinion, throwing a brick through a window and waiting to fight the cops. That's pretty sick. That's messed up. That's unnecessary, over the top. So be very careful and don't let that energy in your home to mark your furniture, is what I heard. Mark your furniture. That was weird data. Okay. Um, being brave, not broken. Be very aware when you are moving in the energy of wanting to help someone because you've gone through shit like that. This isn't a time for that. I'm feeling like this is a time where you are working on you moving forward. You can donate love later on, I don't know, or never. You're being gifted awareness at this time through visuals. So it's what you see in others, how you see them dealing with their life, how they expect you to deal with theirs, while being totally blind to your needs and desires. Ooh, those jumped. It keeps really pushing a journey of the self where you take care of you, you make you happy, love you more, give yourself more happiness. This is a time to avoid some opposites in your life, like you're going up the escalator and then there's some people going that way and the other way. It's a time to avoid that, right? It does feel like you're being given some type of visual period, visual period to inspect the current land you're in and take notice of who's talking but not walking, is what I heard. Ooh. It's recognizing liars even though they don't recognize themselves as that. It feels like letting go, avoiding, perhaps even quitting some connections. Cool. Cord cutting, anybody? It's moving forward to 33. It's higher knowledge of self. Do you want to experience the orgasmic vision? It includes protection, you know. But one must have faith in the journey and the self. One must also, okay, this is weird. One must also have faith that people who are stuck in one spot and ain't going up the escalator, they ain't even looking to go up the escalator. You might be looking to go up the escalator, right? That doesn't mean everybody else has that same vision. So it is time to say, okay, well, I'll look over the balcony at you later on, but I'm going this way. There's an opportunity for uh, joy, true joy, gaining the highest knowledge of self. And it's a time of grace. Grace is being given to you. It won't be there forever if you don't value it, though. So don't be the cause of confusion. It does feel like an opportunity to look around at others and see how they have caused their own damn confusion, how they have decided not to grow because they prefer the confusion. And if you know who these energies are around you and you know that they're stunning your growth, it doesn't mean you need to talk about it. You're supposed to move in silence. Okay? You plant your own seed, you grow your own harvest. It's for you. The elevator, the escalator, the move up. If you've ever been on an escalator, you don't normally see two people standing right next to each other on the same step, right? Message. Okay? There are plenty of people who are one step above, one step behind. There might be someone that you're going up there with at the same time. You guys can turn, your bodies facing each other and communicate, right? And you can have an experience going up the escalator together. But most people don't stand on the same step together. So be careful that you don't have a lot of people standing on the step with you. Might be why the escalator ain't even working. Be aware. But it doesn't feel like a time where you're telling people about themselves. It feels like a time of recognizing the stagnant nature of others. Realizing that, oh my God, you might be a bot. Let me just go on up here. You can love bots, but you're not supposed to act like one. Okay? And it keeps coming back with loving. You can love them, but it is time to be aware of how to um, minimize the distortion that they bring and how it impacts your life. Minimize it. Step back from it. Separate from it for a little while. Deck 3, you might be missing or forgetting that feeling of being blessed. Because you might, I'm not saying maybe everything's fine around you, really, right? You can eat, you can wash your own ass, whatever, but you've forgotten what it feels like to be blessed. And this can happen because you're around people who don't see blessings. They ain't even looking for them. They don't have passions. They don't have the goals you have. They don't dream the way you dream. Okay? And so that is why we protect our ideas, we protect our passions, because there's more people who don't care about your passions because they ain't got none. There's more people that don't care than people that do, okay? There is a closing of a door, closing of a mindset, closing of the way you respond to stagnation. That there's a ending, right? That needs to happen. And you will find that you'll suffer a lot less if you can close the door a little bit on what doesn't even make sense anymore. People who are just very comfortable with loss, they can even find a gift in the loss of something, like or being able to be an energy that only speaks about, recognizes you. They thrive in it. They swim in lack. This could be family member. This could be parent. This could be partner. Someone who just really seems to thrive when everything's negative, and they can get everyone's sympathy, attention. They can do things that will make people respond and react. It's time to understand that you can't, that waiting for those people to get right was never a part of the path. You were only to recognize that energy and then go, oops, that ain't for me, and then keep going. So forgive yourself for the wasted time that you spent hoping that other people would do right or think right or be logical. That may not be the scripted code that's in them. Okay, it might not. So closure at this juncture is for you to give to yourself. They, whoever they is, cannot give that to you, okay? Let it go. Kadoki, kadoki. All right. And let's close it out. I'm sure there might be a question left over from the readings. Yes. Okay. I'm going to split the deck 3 ways. Again, it's a little like select the deck. You will select whichever deck resonates with you the most, 1, 2, or 3. And let's see if your yes or no question is there. I'll give you a second. Did you select deck 1? Straight up, the answer is no. This could be direction, this could be travel, going someplace. The answer is no. Feels like you've run out of options, or no, feels like the no is beyond your choice. Beyond free will. Okay, did you choose 2? The answer is yes. This could have to do with looking for something, getting a closer look, research. I heard homework. Let's see. Like, yeah, work. Okay. So I will go further into your data. Don't be slacking off now, but the answer is yes. Did you select 3? Ooh, got yes in reverse. Hold on. Oh boy. Oh boy. Okay, the answer is yes. And cheating. Before that was stop asking, you already know. So this can be bad focus on thoughts about love or a partner. Oh boy. Should this be a major concern? Okay, so I'm getting yes more than once. Yes, if there's cheating, this might be somebody who is doing this for reasons beyond just being all freak nasty. There may be something emotional or mental about it, something that goes further than the genitalia. Okay. If we need to do further readings on that, it'll come out. Make sure you're subscribed to the channel. And I usually try to read what messages are most important or most right now. Okay, I hope this was helpful. Thank you so much for being here, right? That's cool. And if you enjoyed, hit that like button. It helps me out. I will be doing regular readings again. I'm settled now. Life is quieting down for me, so it is time to get back to the heart, the work of the heart. Nonetheless, I appreciate you being here. And remember, no matter what they say or think of you, as long as you desire it, you are well. See you later. Bye.